Hey everybody, surprise live stream, how's it going? Last time I went on the 101 here, this direction, I had a really tough time with my reception. So I'm doing a couple things. I'm driving through Phoenix. Some people like to see that. They mentioned in the last live stream that they like that, so. Alright, so I'm going to aim this forward. Alright, looks like I'm getting better reception right now. We'll see how we do when we hit the freeway. I had to make some big decisions. Daughter went out of town. Running out of energy, but I'm trying to do the best I can to keep up here. Last time I did a live stream, I had about 40 people on, and then all of a sudden my reception just went out. So I don't know if that has something to do with the freeway, driving at 65 miles an hour. I don't think other people have. I don't know. Who has issues with that? I'm curious. Alright, so it's rush hour. It's 4:55 here on the west side of Phoenix. Hey, how's it going, whoever's there? I'm just driving across town right now, and I thought it might be a good idea to live stream. While I was doing it, I'm getting it pretty bad today, so I just turned it on. A couple people like seeing the drive-through here through Phoenix. Well, Glendale, Peoria, west side of Phoenix. So the last time I went over to this, I'm gonna go over to this mall, get my computer checked out. And last time I went over there, I sat down with some older veterans. I think I might have talked about this in one of my other videos, but I sat down with these guys and I was talking to them. And one of the guys' name was Charlie Brown. The guy sitting next to me, his name was Mike. He was born in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I'm Mike, Lancaster, California. And we were like, oh yeah, that's a cool coincidence. You know, I had a laugh about it. And then I'm sitting over by the Apple store waiting for them to call me in for my appointment. This guy sits down next to me, starts telling me about his cancer that he has. And I told him to look me up on YouTube, and told him my name, and he goes, "Nah, that's not your name." I said, "Yeah, it is. Why?" He goes, "That's my last name." So he pulled out his ID and he showed me his last name was Barden, spelled the exact same way as mine, B-A-R-D-E-N. So it was one of those coincidental days. Hey, everybody that's here, riding with me in rush hour traffic in Phoenix. We're passing the Arizona Cardinals Stadium right now. I can't promise to be able to read these messages right now since I'm on the freeway, but I saw part of that one. Thank you. Especially when I have cars pulling in front of me like that. Yeah, we're live. We are live. Live on the 101, heading north. Phoenix is actually pretty cool the way they have the freeway system set up around here. It's like a loop. You can drive all the way around in a circle. The 101, the 303. And without intentional interference, you can get across town pretty quick. So, you know, there's no stuck in traffic like LA. Not yet. All right, let's see here. I need to get over. Yeah, I've got my two red SUV Escorts here, live in action. Again, sorry this camera's a little bit shaky. I was talking about it when nobody was here yet. I took my truck in to get 2 new tires, I don't know, a couple months ago. And this thing rode perfectly smooth, and then I got it back and the guy tells me my rim has been bent. I thought, that's odd because it wasn't bent before. And they just happened to have a tire out in the front showroom there that was all beat up and it had a ding in the side wall of the tire, or in the wheel basically. So I don't know, it was another one of those interesting coincidences that didn't make any sense. I don't know if any of you guys know Midge Mathis is. I'm sure a couple probably do, but she lives around this area somewhere. She's been over to the house before. All right, look at that. Traffic cleared out. So I did this the other day. I'm repeating myself because there's a few people here now, but I did this the other day and my signal just kept going out over and over and over again. Today it seems to be fine. You know what? I think I missed Glendale. I don't come over here too often. Oh, maybe I should have brought it the right spot here. Looks like we got some people broken down on the side of the road over here. hood up. So one of the reasons I'm doing this is because if you can show enough repetition and timing, you can prove a pattern. And I shouldn't even be saying that really out loud, but I'm pretty sure that these folks already know what I'm doing. Let's see, I think we're gonna go down this way, because I think I kind of overshot on the freeway by one exit. Proving a pattern. There you go. Wow, as soon as you said that, I lost my signal. I guess they don't want us to prove a pattern. Especially, think if like 10,000 people did this and could show the standard operating procedures that these guys use. Because after you film enough, you'll be able to show what they're doing, repetition over and over, and that they're doing the same thing in Avondale, Arizona, as they're doing in like West Chesterton, Fieldville, Iowa. That's not a real place, it's from a movie. But oh, Olive was the street I was supposed to go down. That's right, not Glendale. Olive. Okay. Should have remembered that. They have an Olive in Fresno. I grew up going down Olive. I think the only way to somebody asked if, how do you document? I think the only way to document, I mean, like I have a camera in front of my car, and I've got a little $20 camera that I've got put in the back of the truck, just to get whatever's going on back there, and just to keep it on all the time while you're driving. I don't know if live streaming every time is the right thing to do, unless that channel's dedicated just to that. I need to stop doing that on this channel. Maybe I'll make another channel called Proving a Pattern, and then I'll give you credit for that. That was a good idea. Alright, so we're here in Peoria. This is a nice little town. It's clean. I'm pretty sure, from talking to the old vets, this part of town's pretty conservative, as opposed to Avondale, where I live, which is super liberal. But unfortunately, it seems like they do the same thing in both towns. So who knows? Okay. Well, it looks like... Okay, I know the mall wasn't this far. I've only been here one time, other than to drop my daughter off. So it looks like, even though there's 9 people here, I think I might need to end this. And, geez, man, I don't want to do that. Alright, well, there's something I need to figure out. How to get directions while I'm live streaming. These people are probably wondering where the hell I'm going. Well, they might know I'm lost. How many men do you know that'll admit they're lost? Oh, this building right here says CSI. The wrong turn. Peoria Industrial Park. Huh. Well, I'm seeing somewhere I've never seen before, and so are you guys. So we're all seeing somewhere brand new. I've never been right here before. Well, I didn't mean to throw anybody off. That was an accidental thing, but yeah, it's still fun. Oh, this is cool. Alright, well, I definitely need to go back that way, so maybe we could call this live stream driving around with a guy that's lost. Alright, well. Make sure it's all clear. So I don't know if anybody's been keeping up with the news lately about the deep state, but it seems like there's quite a bit going on. And one thing that I heard the other day that I didn't know happened on 11/11 on Veterans Day, which is one of those numbers for me that I seem to notice all the time somehow. But they closed down CERN in Switzerland, and they said that it possibly had an effect on the entire world because it affecting the atmosphere, or I don't know enough about it to explain it, but they shut that down on Veterans Day. And I also read and listened to some videos that talked about how they took down some satellites, and I think they said CIA satellites, but they took down some satellites and replaced those with some new ones. They found the ghost particle. Huh. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, I'm on a pretty narrow overpass right now and I can't read the comments, so maybe when I pull over to get directions. Getting a little dark. It doesn't seem like my camera's adjusting much. So see that red car that pulled up right on the side, right as I got to that point, the red car pulls up, and it's like they slam on their brakes instead of slowly coming to a stop. And that's one of the things. It's definitely a pattern. I got T-boned. Actually, I was over this direction. I was in Surprise, Arizona, and a lady talked about this a million times. Lady was just sitting at a stop sign. I was driving by. She decided to gun it, plowed right into my door, broke my front tire off, uh, and then told me about 20 times that she went to the Catholic Church. I was like, okay. She was looking at me really weird when she said it. So, you know, in this thing, you don't know if they actually are in the Catholic Church or if she's just saying that just to get me to think like, oh, the Catholic Church is after me. They just had this lady run into my car, you know. But she had an excuse. There were kids standing on the corner, and she was making sure she was looking at the kids and didn't see me, and that's why she gunned it like she was over at Wild Horse Pass trying to finish a quarter mile, trying to beat, you know, a dragster. All right, see, a few more people showed up. Welcome to the west side of Phoenix. I was trying to drive to the mall to get my computer checked out, and I took a wrong turn. So I might need to turn this thing off and then look up directions. So I apologize, but yeah, at least we all got to go for a ride together for a little bit. I'm at the house lot. I don't get to hang out with too many people, so it's good to hang out with everybody here. Yeah, I don't think I went far enough, so time to get back on the freeway. Check out that sunset. Hopefully that was worth logging on here. Should I aim this up a little bit? Ah, Thunderbird is what I was supposed to take. Yeah. Another car with its hood up. Man, a lot of people breaking down today. Coincidentally, I told my son I was going to get some oil for this thing. I need an oil change, which I am. It's on my list of things to do. I'm on the 101 right now. The 10 is actually, I live about 2 blocks right off of the 10. I get on the 10, go about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles, and get to the 101, and I can get, like I said earlier, without the intentional traffic slowing me down, I can get across town pretty quick. Oh, really? Off of what street? Or avenue? Avenue or street? All right, whoever's just showing up, welcome to the Arizona sunset. Oh, okay. You're out that way. How is it out there? Yeah, these sunsets can't be beat here in Arizona. I'll aim this way. Look at that. Hey, there'd be another good live stream. Arizona sunsets. Just get in the truck, go for a drive. I wouldn't mind doing that. I think people tune in. You can't, I mean, this is one of the, I've been around the world and haven't seen sunsets like this ever, anywhere. Texas had some good ones. Central California, the desert out there, had some good ones. There were some interesting ones over in the United Arab Emirates. Alright, here we go. I finally made it to this mall. Yeah, look at that sky though. Alright everybody, I'm going to go in here and see if I can get some things taken care of, and hope that all works out okay. So, hope you all have a good weekend. Well, I might get back on here before the end of the weekend, but I hope you all have a good weekend, and thanks for hanging out with me driving over here to Peoria. I appreciate it. Sorry I'm taking off right as there's like 25 people showing up here, but I don't know if I should take you guys in with me. Plus I need to eat first. I'm gonna grab some cheap value meal stuff and feed myself. Where do I go? Alright, good to see y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later.